Hello, Michael. So I've gone through the steps and quick feedback. So step one, when creating a group, the admin selects a membership level which that group is attached. So when I've created a group already, which is committed adults, but just going back to that page, correct me if I'm wrong, but through Ukani, where is that? Yeah, Ukani groups is where I went to create a group, and on that page I don't see that opportunity to attach a membership level. All I see is group name, group courses, and of course the group leader details, which I think led me to part 2 where you said the admin, he moves on and provides details of the group leader. That group lead already exists. We simply attach them to that group as leaders. Else we create them as users and attach them to the group after. Now this was a bit tricky to explore, but I believe you are already in this system. So okay, it all starts with if I went to the right page. So if this is the right page, number one, membership level attachment is not here unless it's maybe hidden in these other options, of which you would need to guide me. But nevertheless, where does that functionality of pulling an existing member come in? I know if I tried typing Michael Karyango, I see this tries to work. I don't know if, okay, so maybe it's at this point. So if I say Michael Karyango, I still need to go ahead and fill in your names here because I tried it first here on the names. But you notice there's nothing coming up in terms of search functionality. So we need to be clear that if a user exists in terms of first searching their email, that is when this second bit becomes clearer. We need to be specific on at what point is an existing user pulled for us to attach them. So anyways, I went through that and I successfully created this group, as I've told you, committed adults. Because I wasn't in the system, of course, I just tried to add myself here. So the details of group leader here, this is what I created. And then it is on this page that I saw the membership levels option. So we might need to be clear, when is the membership level added? Is it after the group is actually created? Because of which at this point, since I'm on edit group, the group has been created, and that is when it can be attached to a membership level, not before. Because when you look at what you explain here, when creating a group, that means selects a membership level to which that group is attached. So it looks like from explanation, we expect, or the client expects, a group even before it is created to be already attached to a membership level, something like that. You clarify. But anyway, going through all that, so I got the email notifications. Let me just show you here really quick. Two of them. The first is this being promoted to group leader. So from my understanding, this explains what you said here in part 2, where if that group leader already exists, we attach, else we create them as user and attach them to the group after. So because as a new user, from my understanding, you created a user Martin Matovu, then added them to this group, and then promoted them to group leader all in one instance. Okay, yeah, I think that is what the functionality is meant to do, but you could clarify on that just so we are clear. Anyway, so I get this email, but like you see, there's no password actually. My assumption is, remember, currently I've logged in with the credentials of the client, so I think I'm literally an admin. That's why I was able to create a group, created this user. Is this password supposed to be auto-generated or something like that? Because that is what should lead us to part 3 now, this bit. When the leader logs in and navigates to the group management page. So because of that email and how it looks with no password, I'm not able to test from part 3 downwards. Okay, the email notification came through, and just to confirm, when you were testing, I got this email, which is actually the body client shared with us at some point. So my assumption here is that Michael Karyango, you were a group leader and you invited me to enroll into a course. I've not tested this yet. Oh, now makes me realize. So maybe I already have actually a password. So I think this is what they meant. Okay, I'll have to log out. Okay, so explain if this is the case, then it makes sense. It makes sense in these two parts, because I got that first email, like I've shown you, no password, which I think isn't good. At least we need to communicate something there. But that said, the second email, which is from excuse me, wishlist member, at least it says use your current password. So this is what clicked when I went to the other email. I realized, okay, because at first I was asking myself, am I already a user? But yeah, this makes sense now. So use your existing password. Is it right to send out 2 notifications? Because then they seem confusing, but just confirm. And they seem to be coming from different sides of the coin. The other is via wishlist. I don't know what generates this. Okay, so that's feedback on part 1 to 3. Really quick. Let me continue with the rest and then give you the results.